Sharon heard her favorite novelist speak out against a political candidate that Sharon has supported for years. And as a result, Sharon's estimation of the novelist declined, but her estimation of the candidate did not change. Um, okay. So the conclusion was, as a result, Sharon's estimation, or like I thought of estimation as like opinion,
Yep.
like the opinion of the novelist declined, but her opinion of the candidate didn't change.
Awesome. All right. So go ahead. The situation described above conforms most closely to which of the following principles. So we're
Mhm.
looking for something that if we applied this down here, it would the rule like we're taking that principle and applying it below.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So go ahead and start with A.
Okay. So artists who speak out on political matters will have influence only among their most dedicated fans. Um, we don't know also if Sharon's a most dedicated fan. We just know like she likes this
Yep.
novelist.
And what other word makes this wrong?
Um, only.
Yes, way too strong. We'll have
Yeah.
only among their most dedicated fans. Yeah. No.
Mhm.
All right. What about B?
A political statement from an artist should be considered only if the artist has established a reputation for being an honest and knowledgeable observer of politics. Like I saw only that one too, but also I was like, we don't know about like what was said about the politician and like the honesty level of like the political statement. So yeah,
Yeah.
I got rid of that.
It only happen if the artist has established a reputation of being honest and knowledgeable. Like we're not saying this we're not saying that hey, this political statement should have worked only if this happened. We're saying that hey, her opinion of the novelist went down
Yeah.
and the candidate did not change. So this is
Yeah.
kind of these kind of just very irrelevant too.
Yeah.
Excellent. What about C?
Um, artists should limit their public political statements to issues that are somehow related to the arts. That's like irrelevant in this
Yeah, that
situation.
doesn't tell us why her opinion
Yeah.
changed. Of Ellie, yes, awesome. What about D?
D, someone who hears testimony that contradicts a longstanding opinion will generally entertain doubts about the source of the testimony rather than the correctness of the opinion.
Okay,
Um,
so who is someone here?
so Sharon hears the testimony of her favorite novelist that would contradict
Well, someone
like
who hears testimony that contradicts a long-standing opinion. So what would be the testimony that contradicts the long-standing opinion? Okay, so I get sure you're saying favorite novelist speak out
yeah.
that she has supported for years. So this is good so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then will generally entertain doubts about the source of the testimony rather than the correctness of the opinion. So she'll be doubtful about the source of the opinion or testimony. So the source is the novelist who's speaking out against the political candidate rather than the correctness of the opinion. Like for Sharon, she's kind of like, okay, it doesn't matter what you say if it's right or wrong. Like you're speaking out against this candidate who I support. So I'm going to have a different opinion about you and it's not going to be a good one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What
Cause
about
like, cause when I was between D and E, I didn't really at the time understand like entertain doubts about the source of testimony because I wasn't thinking in like translation terms, like what did that mean in real life?
okay? What did that mean? Yep.
What did that mean in real life? And then because it's just such weird words to say what it wants to say. And then E, I was just so like renounce is so strong and I'm like an allegiance, but because I was like, I
Oh,
don't know, I wound up choosing E, but I know renounce to allegiance like that doesn't mean the same thing as supported for years.
yeah. So people are far less likely to renounce an allegiance
I
they have
was like, that's crazy.
than renounce an allegiance that is new to them. Like, what would
Yeah.
be the allegiance that is new to them in this argument?
Also, too, we don't know if like the novelist just became our favorite artist or not. Like, we don't know anything about new.
Right. Yeah. No, what would be the allegiance that is new to them? We don't know if this favorite,
Yeah.
like, you must, for E to be right, you would have to assume that the novelist is new, but we don't know that.
Yeah. So like D makes so much more sense. Like once I went through it and like the wrong answer, I was like, oh my God, just like I can't believe I missed that. But it was just the weirdest way to say what it wanted to say.